Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam on the Bold and the Beautiful has gone through a lot since Scott Clifton initially played the character in July 2010, but he always comes out stronger than before. Every time the going gets tough, supporters worry that the tough will get going, meaning Liam will leave BNB. But if you look back at the character's history on the soap, it's evident that Liam is a man who never gives up. Liam came to Los Angeles in pursuit of his biological father and began working as a computer technician at Spencer Publications. Liam suspected Ridge, but Bill Spencer and Thorne Forrester were also candidates because they had dated his late mother, Kelly Hopkins. Despite Liam's closeness with Thorne, DNA tests confirmed Bill was his father. Liam dated Hope Logan, but after saving Steffy Forrester from drowning, she fell in love with him and they kissed. But Liam remained committed to Hope, even proposing. Unfortunately, he later developed emotions for the brunette, and when Hope saw them kissing, she ended the engagement. Liam swiftly reacted by proposing to Steffy, and she and Bill collaborated to keep Hope from disrupting her wedding to Liam in Aspen. However, when Liam discovered the manipulations, he was outraged and wanted an annulment. Next, Liam married Hope in Italy, but their marriage was not recognized in the United States, and when they attempted to have another ceremony at home, Liam came drunk and tattooed on the back of Steffy's motorcycle, prompting an angry Hope to cancel the entire event. Despite the fact that Liam had returned to Hope, Steffy quickly fell pregnant. Steffy announced her pregnancy during Liam and Hope's next attempt to marry, and Hope had had enough. Liam and Steffy remarried, but she tragically lost her baby in a motorbike accident and learned she would never be able to have another child. He was devastated when she terminated their marriage and moved to Paris, but Hope refused to give him another chance. Liam was surprised to discover Hope was dating Wyatt Spencer and eventually decided to travel to Paris to find Steffy. She demanded that he stay with Hope since she could provide him with a family that she couldn't. Liam returned to Los Angeles and reunited with Hope again. Liam had to fight Wyatt for Hope, which grew considerably more problematic when the two men realized they were brothers. Although Liam won the struggle for Hope's heart, Wyatt's mother, Quinn Fuller, attempted to help her son by stabbing him with his sword necklace and impaling him with the actual thing. Unfortunately, Hope was pregnant with Wyatt's kid and ended things with Liam, who moved on with Ivy Forrester. After Hope miscarried and moved away, Liam agreed to marry Ivy so she could stay in the United States, but he changed his mind after Ivy blackmailed Steffy with a tape implying she had murdered Allie Forrester. Following a head injury, Liam woke up in a cabin with amnesia, unaware that the lady caring for him was Quinn. She pretended they were a married couple named Adam and Eve, intending to keep him there so Wyatt could finally make progress towards walking Steffy down the aisle. Unfortunately, Liam's memory came back too late to prevent Wyatt from marrying Steffy. But eventually, Steffy left Wyatt, giving Liam another chance. They married again in Australia, and Steffy zip-lined into the ceremony. Liam was outraged by Bill's behavior, which included lying that Caroline was dying to get Thomas away from Sally Spectress so her fashion firm would fail, and he could buy the building out from under them to erect his tower. He even arranged for the offices to be destroyed in an attempt to put them out of business. Liam attempted to assist Sally in resuming operations at Spectra, but Bill demolished the building without realizing Liam and Sally were still inside when the explosives were detonated. Liam lived, but the kiss he had with Sally when they thought they were about to die ended his marriage to Steffy. She dashed into Bill's waiting arms, and when she later discovered she was pregnant, Liam was shocked to learn she had taken a paternity test to establish the baby daddy. Although Liam was named the father, he struggled to forgive Steffy for sleeping with his father. When Bill made it appear that he and Steffy were still having an affair, Liam returned to Hope and they almost married. Although Liam returned to Steffy after discovering the truth, their marriage deteriorated with the birth of their daughter, Kelly, and when Hope announced she was also pregnant with Liam's daughter, Steffy chose to leave them together and go out on her own for a change. After marrying, Liam and Hope excitedly awaited the birth of their baby girl, but when Hope went into labor during a storm on Catalina, Liam was unable to attend, and by the time he got on the island, they had learned that the tiny Beth had sadly perished. Hope's intense sadness forced her to remove herself from Liam, and Liam got concerned when she developed feelings for Steffi's newly adopted daughter, Phoebe. But neither Hope nor Liam suspected Phoebe was actually Beth. Liam, believing his marriage was secure, traveled to Paris to see Steffi and the girls, allowing Thomas Forrester to move in on Hope. By the time Liam arrived, Hope had decided to break their marriage so that he could spend time with Steffi and his girls, and nothing he said or did could persuade her otherwise. Liam was drugged by Thomas and slept with Steffi after party, but when little Douglas revealed that baby Beth was still alive, Liam was happy to be reunited with the young child he had believed he'd lost. While Liam wished to reconcile his family, Thomas refused to let Hope leave without a struggle. He tried to mislead Hope into marrying him, but she saw through him and exposed Thomas during the wedding. Concerned about Steffi's behavior following her motorcycle accident, Liam discovered she was hooked to drugs and invited Kelly to stay with him, making Steffi realize she needed professional help. Liam also blamed Dr. John Finn Finnegan for Steffi's condition, but Hope convinced him that Finn loved her and was good for her. When Thomas started acting twitchy, Liam assumed he was obsessed with Hope since he had a mannequin that looked exactly like her. And when Liam witnessed the two kissing, he got drunk and slept with Steffi, unaware that it was the mannequin. Liam was overcome with guilt at discovering the truth, but Steffi persuaded him to keep the details of their night together private. But he had to come clean when Steffi discovered she was pregnant and didn't sure whether Liam or Finn was the father. A paternity test revealed that Liam was the father, but Thomas discovered that Vinnie Walker had manipulated the findings and that the child's father was actually Finn. Liam's attempts to woo Hope back were thwarted when he hit Vinnie while driving and murdered him. Bill got rid of the automobile and asked Liam to remain silent, but after rejoining with Hope, he told his wife the truth, and she pushed him to call the police. Bill and Liam were caught for their roles in covering up the crime, and the two were sentenced to prison. After Thomas discovered video evidence that Vinnie had committed himself by standing in front of Liam's car, the two guys were released. Liam was upset when Deacon was released from jail and wanted to reconcile with Hope. As Steffi and Finn were shot, Liam remained by her side as she awoke from her coma with no memory of her husband, believing she and Liam were still married. They gently informed her about Finn's death, and Hope got resentful of Liam's time with Steffi. But things got back on track when it was revealed that Finn had not died, and he and Steffi were reconciled. When Thomas asked to split custody of Douglas again, Liam became apprehensive and began to bond with Brooke over their mutual fear of the Forrester. He tried to persuade Douglas to return home with him and Hope, but the youngster preferred to stay with his father and Hope. Liam was astonished, along with everyone else, when Bill said he was in love with Sheila Carter, which turned out to be a hoax to lure her into confessing to her crimes so they could put her up in prison. Liam was furious when Hope rehired Thomas to help salvage her hope for the future line, and he disagreed with her that the guy had changed. As Hope and Thomas drew closer, Liam's jealousy intensified, and he was shocked when Steffi indicated that this time, Hope was the one with affections for Thomas. Despite his initial decision not to follow Hope to Rome on Forrester business, Liam was persuaded to fly over and surprise her there. Unfortunately, when he discovered Hope, she was kissing Thomas. When Hope arrived home, he confronted her, forcing her to admit what had transpired. Liam rushed over to Steffi and kissed her. Despite her insistence that she was happily married, Liam revealed that he had never ceased caring for her. Even after he and Hope signed their divorce papers, Liam struggled with his love for Steffi. After seeing Finn hugging Sheila after her release from prison, he used it against him. And when Steffi flew the kids to Europe to keep them safe from Sheila, Liam supported her. Despite Finn's warning to keep out of his marriage, Liam proceeded to butt in, sending Steffi a message notifying her of Sheila's new romance with Deacon, which Finn had not addressed yet. Despite the fact that Steffi returned home to Finn, Liam believed he could better safeguard her and the children and eventually address the subject with Steffi, but she declined. As 2024 began, Liam continued to be protective of Steffi, warning Finn not to take his wife for granted. After Hope refused down another of Thomas's proposals, people wondered if Liam and Hope could renew their relationship. Liam was overjoyed to see Ivy back in Los Angeles for a visit, and after a trip down memory lane, they kissed. Steffi intervened, taking Liam away for a playtime with Kelly. When a DNA test revealed that Luna Nozawa was Bill's biological daughter, Liam accepted her into the Spencer family. Unfortunately, Luna turned out to be a maniac who kissed Bill and kidnapped Steffi in order to establish her place in the Spencer family, despite the fact that her biological father was Tom Starr. When Liam's younger brother Will Spencer returned home, he inspired him to try again with Hope. She was not interested, though, and gently let him down. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 1st, 2024, are available. In tomorrow's episode, Ridge Forrester will make a decision about Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful, that might cause complications for Brooke Logan. Also, how will Carter Walton respond to Hope Logan's termination? Keep reading to find out what happens in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffi Forrester Finnegan's rage. BNB spoilers for Friday, November 1st indicate that Steffi discovered Hope on top of John Finn Finnegan. Although it was an accident, Steffi believes Hope was attempting something with Finn. Steffi demanded to know why Hope was wearing lingerie. Hope realized that if she spoke up for Carter, it would jeopardize both of their employment. Hope didn't want to depose Carter, but she's now unemployed. Fans are aware that HFTF plays a vital role in Hope. BNB spoilers. Hope Logan fired. Fans just saw Steffi fire Hope, which spells the end of HFTF. Brooke will most likely attempt to appeal to Ridge on Hope's behalf. Ridge's stance, on the other hand, may have a negative impact on Brooke. Indeed, it has the potential to widen the gap between Ridge and Brooke. When Carter learns about Hope's firing, he will be enraged. However, Steffi is likely to tell Carter her version of events. Carter will probably wonder what occurred because it does not sound like Hope. When Hope informs Carter that the lingerie act was for him, not Finn, he may take harsh measures. However, Carter's dramatic action could cost him his job. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Ridge Forrester's stance. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 1st state that Steffi will want Ridge's support in the decision to terminate Hope. Ridge will do exactly that. Brooke is not just Steffi Ridge's daughter, but he's told her that the Hinge shenanigans would not be repeated. Ridge will agree that she needs to go after learning that Hope, dressed in lingerie, is on top of Finn. BNB spoilers. Friday, November 1st, 2024. Ridge's support for Steffi is teased to be a stunning gesture. I'm not sure how, as Ridge is Steffi's father and normally supports her decisions. It is also argued that it disrupts the balance of power. It appears like everyone at Forrester Creations will need to take sides. Perhaps Hope will not be the only one out of work at the end of the week. Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Friday, November 1st, 2024? Share your opinions in the comments area below. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan may succumb to temptation with Bill Spencer. There will always be a strong attraction between Bill and Brooke, and it may come back into play soon enough. Brooke is a major reason why Katie Logan refused to take Bill back. Despite Katie's residual feelings for Bill and his desire to restore their family, she doesn't believe he truly wants her over her sister. Katie believes Bill and Brooke might be together if her connection with Ridge Forrester didn't stand in the way. Brooke is about to have a major disagreement with Ridge, which may push her back in Bill's path. Ridge appears to be siding with Steffi Forrester following her departure from Hope for the future. Hope Logan is Brooke's daughter, therefore Ridge's support for Steffi will hurt Brooke, especially if Steffi wants Hope dismissed totally. Brooke may become frustrated with Ridge and vent to Bill shortly thereafter. Brooke could end up hitting the sheets with Bill to cope with all of the Forrester stress. Brooke and Bill aren't known for their strong willpower around each other, especially when the script asks for a lot of infidelity. If Bill and Brooke start a fresh cheating chapter, Katie could come in and discover it. Katie may decide to give Bill one more chance after all, only to discover Brooke scantily dressed with him during or after a private frolic. This might effectively end Bill's attempts to reconcile with Katie and convince her that she was correct to be concerned about his permanent link with Brooke. Katie may also provide some stunning information for Ridge if she feels forced to reveal the treachery news. Bottom line, B&B has been giving us some warning signs regarding Bill and Brooke reconnecting passionately, so we'll bring you more predictions on how that might play out. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke and Bill may be unable to resist each other, so stay into the CBS soap. CDL will have more exciting Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news to share, so make us your go-to B&B source. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for October 29th, 2024 hint to Ivy's decision to go over Steffy's head. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Can Ivy Forrester win the war? Ivy Forrester already understands how difficult it is to live with Steffy Forrester Finnegan and her know-it-all attitude. Steffy has always viewed Ivy as a personal and professional rival, and nothing has changed. Steffy is unhappy that Carter Walton recruited Ivy to develop a new jewelry line for Forrester Creations without informing her, and she has been complaining about it ever since. Ivy had already complained to Eric Forrester, but it did not help much. So, Ivy tries Ridge Forrester next. Ivy is concerned that Steffy is too set in her ways and will never listen to others' suggestions. She is only bringing Forrester Creations down, and Ivy wants to see changes that will propel the company into the future. Ivy is sounding a lot like Carter, and everything is starting to feel like a mutiny. Ridge's day isn't even over. As if Ivy's attacks on Steffy weren't enough, Brooke Logan is now ready to join the chorus of critics. Brooke is already surprised after discovering Hope Logan and Carter in various states of undress on the design office desk. She swore to keep the secret for now, but Steffy's attitude and actions continue to bother her. Ridge is caught off guard when Brooke makes a serious charge against Steffy. Ridge never expected to hear this. Is Brooke making an unusual accusation against Steffy? His fiancée and sometimes wife have never gotten along with his daughter, so she may accuse Steffy of the same things everyone else accuses her of, being too large for her boots and appearing power-hungry. Will Ridge see that some people have a point, or will he continue to support Steffy? Taylor Hayes is back in town and need Ridge's attention, which may exacerbate the divide between him and Brooke.